This broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School. Stop by our school at 2490 West Tower Drive in Bolivar and see what we are doing to provide a Christian education for children in our area. All rights reserved. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game. This is the first of two games tonight. It'll be the PCCS Knights being hosted by the Oakwood Academy Warhawks in Aurora, Missouri. We recently played these girls in Mount Vernon at the 417 Athletics Tournament, so these uniforms may look familiar to you. In the previous game, we had mislabeled the opposing team, but we got it right this time and got their logos right on the title screen. So we're going to go through our roster for the JV team. And I believe the JV team tonight is going to be Nora Everson and trying to see who's with the coach, Macy Schultz as team captains for the PCCS Knights. Other JV team members will be Rylan Hood, Ava Anderson, Hope Freilich. Correction, that's Autumn Freilich. And I'm looking to see who else is out on the court. I don't see any other JV members out on the court. We'll see who they round the team out with. I do not have a roster for the Oakwood Academy Warhawks. So I will refer to them by number during the game. And for some reason, I don't have I mentioned this at a previous game, I don't have my control screen that will run my TV studio for me. So I don't have all my fancy ACE, and I might be able to get my logo for a ACE to play. We'll try that real quick. All right, so when there is an ACE, I will be able to play a logo. It just isn't quite or a fancy graphic. It's just not quite as fancy as it normally would be, or as easy. But that'll work. I will not have any commercials this evening due to not having that helper screen, and that's okay. As always, Polk County Christian School athletes, spectators, families, and staff strive to present good sportsmanship and a Christian attitude at all times. Looks like we are about 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes from game time. On behalf of the school board, teachers, and all who have invested time, effort, finances, and prayers, we appreciate the opportunity to have a part in establishing a foundation in the lives of our students through Christian education. If you'd like to see more video content from PCCS, consider clicking the subscribe button underneath this video, and you'll also have an opportunity to click an optional bell icon if you want, and that would notify you when we go live with future live broadcasts or uploads like this one tonight. Due to no Wi-Fi at this venue, or us not having access to Wi-Fi at the venue if there is Wi-Fi, this game will not be live streamed, so we're going to record it and we'll upload it later. It'll probably be uploaded by tomorrow. I'm assuming that everything's going to work fine, and when I get home tonight, the video will be done, and because we're recording as we're calling the game. And so when I get home tonight, I should be able to just tell it to upload to YouTube, and it should be there probably in a few hours. And the mission statement for Polk County Christian School is Polk County Christian School glorifies God through excellence as a Christ-centered educational environment that emphasizes servant leadership with a biblical worldview. If you're unable to see our YouTube live stream for any reason, PCCS is also using the Game Changer app, and that's available for both Android and iPhone. And on that app, we try and do a play-by-play stream of the game inside that Game Changer app, and users can watch that live score and may be able to see a text play-by-play or even listen to a computer-generated simulated radio broadcast that's actually giving them the actual play-by-play from within the app. Depends on your subscription level. I don't know that the school's subscription covers that, but the school's subscription does provide some really good features. You can find Polk County Christian School on the web at polkcountychristianschool.org and on Facebook at facebook.com/Polk County Christian School, or on YouTube at youtube.com/@PCCS. And a direct link to our live broadcasts is youtube.com/@PCCS/live. All right, the Warhawks are currently on the floor warming up, getting ready, and it looks like we're now about, I think, right at 10 minutes from game time. Game's supposed to start at 6 o'clock. In case something happens with our broadcast that we're recording with the audio, we always run a second camera, so we'll be getting a backup just in case. And it looks like the rest of the JV team has arrived, so that includes Macy Schultz, Rylan Hood, Ava Anderson, Isla King, Nora Everson, Aaliyah Presley, Lenny Rust, Peyton Gray, and I believe that's about the extent of the normal JV team. They may add in a couple others to augment the team. And the ref is inviting the PCCS Knights out onto the court for warm-up. You're good, sir. Thank you for being here.
I majored in college radio production and communications.
Yeah, sure. So I'm using OBS where you can't see it right now.
What is that?
OBS takes my camera feed and amplified software. This is a stream. So when it works, it does all kinds of additional features. All right, folks, I'm back after a brief visit with the ref, and I realized that I don't have the scoreboard. We don't have a virtual scoreboard because there's no Wi-Fi, and normally I have a camera that I point to the in-house scoreboard, and I have that camera, but it's not currently connected, and there's not time for me to stop and restart the broadcast or the recording before the game starts. So we're going to go without that camera during the game. I will call the score regularly, and we're currently just under 3 minutes from game time. Now, the flag is not visible to the camera, but it is there. Oh, there it is. Folks, that's the right way to start a game. All right, folks, it's game time. Got a good crowd here to watch the game tonight. Excited to watch some volleyball in Aurora, Missouri. Oakwood Academy Warhawks versus Polk County Christian School Knights. Thanks to our volunteers, Landon Gray is a line judge, and Coach Jill Cribbs, Coach Vanessa Gray, Heather Hale as a statistician, and all the other volunteers here from Oakwood Academy. All right, junior varsity is playing 2 out of 3, and varsity will be playing 3 out of 5. Knights get the first serve. Rylan Hood back to serve for the Knights. You might notice that the Knights are in their new jerseys this year. Rylan, number 22. Serve is up, 0 serving 0. Oakwood under it. And point for the Knights. 1 serving 0. Serve is up. Oakwood's under it. Second hit. Third one brings it across to Nora. Nora back to the War Eagles. War Eagles first hit, second hit brings it over to Nora, and she sets it right back to him, and it's out. Point for the Knights. Great play on both sides there. Nothing to be ashamed of with that. Rylan back to serve. Serve is up. Third hit, just shy of being over the net. Point for the Knights. 3 serving 0. Score, serve is up, and that was just in. Point for the Knights. I get them thinking, let it go. Rylan back to serve, 4 serving 0. Serve is up. And first hit, it's up. Second hit, almost over. Third hit is over to Ava Anderson, back to the War Eagles. War Eagles' second hit brings it over to the back row, and point for the War Eagles. Good play. They did good on that. So it is now War Eagles serve, 1 serving 4. War Eagles are sending number 92 back to the line to serve. Serve is up, good serve, and that's an ace for the War Eagles. .92 back to serve again, 2 serving 4. Serve is up, it's to Rylan Hood, up front to Macy. Macy to Nora, over to the War Eagles. Macy back to Nora, Nora back to the War Eagles. She found a hole on their side of the court and put it in it. But they saved it. I missed that. I was looking down at my keyboard already. I think the ref called it out. All right, point for the Knights, 5 serving 2. Macy Schultz back to serve. And that one was out. And point for the War Eagles. Number 6 is going to rotate back and serve for the War Eagles, 3 serving 5. Serve is up, and it's over. And Ava Anderson right back to the War Eagles. Second hit brings it over to Rylan. Rylan back across to the War Eagles. They send it right back, and Rylan going for it, and Autumn was there to assist. Neither one of them could quite get to it in time. Point for the War Eagles, 4 serving 5. Number 6 still on the serving line. Serve is up and just across the net. Nora over to Ava, and I think they thought it was over the net, and it wasn't, so point for the War Eagles. 5 serving 5. Serve is up, and that one's over to Isla. Over to the War Eagles. It got into the net, and they couldn't get it out. Point for the Knights. 6 serving 5. Nora Everson moving back to the serving line. Aaliyah Presley subbing in for, I think, Autumn. Okay, Nora's serve is up. It's over to the War Eagles, and second hit, and third hit brings it not quite over. Good effort. 7 serving 5. Nora Everson serving, number 10. Serve is up. Good serve. And second hit's a bump. Third one brings it across to Aaliyah. Aaliyah puts it up in the air to Ava. Ava over to Isla. Can't quite get it across the net. Good effort, though. That's going to be a point for the War Eagles, 6 serving 7. War Eagles are going to send number 14 back to the serving line. Her serve is up, and it's over to Rylan coming all the way up front to get it. War Eagles send it across. Nice hit across, but the Knights were ready. War Eagles sending it back over, and that was, I thought it was in. I agree with the line judge. She called it in, and I think it was. It was close. I could see them questioning that. All right, number 14, 7 all. 14 up to serve. Serve is up. It's over to Macy. Macy to Isla. Isla up to Aaliyah. Aaliyah across to the War Eagles, and they get it into the net and can't get it out of the net. Point for the Knights, 8 serving 7. Ava Anderson, number 77, moving back to serve for the Knights. Serve is up. Over to the War Eagles. First hit, and it's on the ground. Good effort. Point for the Knights. 9 serving 7. That'll be an ace for Ava. Her serve is up. Over to the War Eagles. They bring it right back across, and a solid point with one bump. Found a hole in the center of the court. Number 77 for the War Eagles back to serve. 8 serving 9. The serve is up gently across the net. Isla to Aaliyah. Aaliyah back to Isla, and it's back over to the War Eagles. And it was ruled out. Oh, maybe there was a foot fault. I missed that if there was. The ref called it out, and it's Knights ball. Foot fault is what I'm guessing. Isla King back to serve, number 18 for the Knights. 10 serving 8. Her serve is up. Oh, a good serve. Front row sends it back to across the front row, and they put it out of bounds. So it's a point for the Knights, 11 serving 8. Serve is up, and that's an error. So it is 9 serving 11 as the War Eagles rotate, and they put number 45 back on the serving line. Serve is up. It's over, and it's good. Isla King moving forward to get it over to, just across the net. Back to Rylan. Rylan across, and that was over to Macy, and Macy up to Rylan. Rylan couldn't quite get to it. It was a little close to the net, and she would have been in the net if she'd have got it. Point for the War Eagles. 10 serving 11. The serve is up. It's over to Ava. Ava forward to Rylan. Rylan to Macy. Macy over to the War Eagles. War Eagles bringing it back. Second row to Isla. Isla over to Rylan. Rylan up to Macy. Macy across to the War Eagles. And back over to Autumn. Autumn to Rylan. Rylan forward to Macy again. Back to the War Eagles. Folks, we got a volley going on. And third hit for the War Eagles. Not quite a cross point for the Knights. Great action. Love to see that, folks. All right, Aaliyah Presley, number 9, moving back to the serving line. Serve is up, and it's over. And ace for Aaliyah. Serving 10. Serve is up. It's over, and War Eagles are under it. They send it across, but it's out, so it's a point for the Knights. 14 serving 10. Serve is up, just skimmed across the net, and that's good for another ace for Aaliyah Presley. Love to see that. She's got to be getting pumped over that. 15 serving 10. Serve is up and skimming across the net once again, folks. Wow. Great job. So it is now 16 serving 10. Serve is up, and that one's an error, so that's going to be a point for the War Eagles. 11 serving 16, and the War Eagles are going to send number something 6 to the serving line. I can't tell what that number is. We'll get it in a minute. 56, I believe. And serve was up. It was an error, so 56 was the server. Good effort. And the Knights are sending a number 22, Rylan Hood, back to the serving line. 17 serving 11. Serve is up. Oh, a good serve. And War Eagles are under it. And it's a point for the Knights. That's another ace for Rylan. Serve is up, and that one goes as another ace for Rylan. So it is 19 serving 11. Serve is up, and War Eagles are under it. Second hit across to Isla. Isla forward to up. Point for the War Eagles. I think Coach Cribbs is telling them they got to call the ball. All right, War Eagles serve, 12 serving 19. This is 52 serving, and it's out. Point for the Knights. And 20 serving 12. Macy Schultz, number 67, moving back to serve for the Knights. Her serve is up, and it's good. But the War Eagles are under it. They put it up, and third hit, almost over the net. And good effort, good teamwork on their side of the net. Point for the Knights. 21 serving 12. Macy Schultz on the line. Serve is up, and it's over. First hit's under it, and not quite. Good effort. 22 serving 12. Macy Schultz serve is up, and it's into the back row. First hit's under it. Second hit brings it across. Nora back over to the War Eagles. This time Nora lets it go out, and that's a point for the Knights. Good effort, though. 23 serving 12. Macy Schultz back to serve. Serve is up to the front row on the far side, and they're getting the second hit out of it. Over to Ava. Ava putting it over to Isla. Isla across to the War Eagles. War Eagles back over to Rylan. Rylan up to Ava. Ava back over to Isla. Back across to the War Eagles. Second hit, almost. Third hit gets it across to Isla. Isla puts it up for Ava, and Ava with a gentle tip right across the net. What a fabulous highlight that's going to be, folks. That's on the highlight reel. Great play. But, you know, there was good play on both sides of the net there. They kept that volley going for a while. Match point, 24 serving 12. And serve is up, but it's out, so it's now 13 serving 24. Still match point. And number 6 moving back to serve for the War Eagles. Serve is up. It's up to Ava. Ava over to Isla. Isla back to Ava. Ava across, but it's not quite over the net. Point for the War Eagles, 14 serving 24. Number 6 on the line for War Eagles, and her serve is up. Back over to Isla. Isla back to Ava. Ava over to Nora. Nora across to the War Eagles. First hit is up. Second hit is up. Bringing it forward, and point for the Knights. Folks, that's a match. 25 to 14 on the first match. So we'll be back with the second match shortly, playing 2 out of 3. You're watching PCCS TV. Real quick, while we're on a short break, let's talk about some of our sponsors at PCCS. These are people that have previously sponsored us during our annual auction fundraiser, which will be coming up in March. Womack Monuments, Shell and Hammer Construction, Need More Vacations, KYOO, AM/FM in Bolivar. And those are platinum level sponsors. Gold level sponsors, we have Bill Roberts Chevrolet, Edward Jones, Mid-Missouri Bank, Shelter Insurance, Craig Lehman, agent. Gold level is Stewart's Custom Designs and Wildman Plumbing for gold level sponsors. And for silver level sponsors, we have Etch Salon, First Baptist Church, Hogan Farms, Motor Monkeys LLC, Oakstar Bank, Parton Real Estate, Pitts Chapel, Polk County Crop Services, State Farm Insurance, Bryant Chastain, agent, and State Farm Insurance, Gianna Andrews, agent. And then also for bronze level sponsors at PCCS, we have All Creatures Animal Clinic, Bank of Missouri, Bolivar Ready Mix, Creator Designs, Creator Delights, and Garrett's Trash Service, as well as Hubbard Realty. And folks, at PCCS, we appreciate all of our sponsors, no matter what level they are, no matter what they sponsor or do to help PCCS, whether it's volunteer their time, their prayers, just anything they do, whether it's baked goods for a fundraiser or crafts or donating items for a garage sale. I think we've got a garage sale coming up tomorrow at PCCS, and I think the high school students went over and helped set up for that today. And then we have, of course, the annual auction fundraiser every March, which is a huge fundraiser for us. One of our big goals right now is we're trying to do some capital fundraising for our new building. We purchased a new building this year, and we're trying to increase our class sizes, not our class sizes, but our number of classrooms, so that we can increase our attendance, because we have a waiting list currently for students wanting to come to a Christian-based education system, and that's what we offer at PCCS. All right, folks, the War Eagles are back out on the court. And their lineup is 77, 92, and 6 across the front row, 14 and 56 and 45 across the back row for the start of the game. And the Knights are moving back out onto the court. Looks like our lineup for the second match will be Nora Everson, Macy Schultz, and Rylan Hood on the front row, with Ava Anderson, Isla King, and Autumn Freilich on the second row. And the War Eagles get the first serve. That goes to number 14. 0 serving 0 as we start the second match, playing for 2 out of 3. Serve is up to Macy Schultz over to Rylan. Rylan back across to the War Eagles. War Eagles back over to Macy, and point for the War Eagles. One serving 0. Serve is up. It's over to Nora. Nora across to Rylan. Rylan back to the War Eagles. War Eagles bring it forward, but it's under the net, and point for the Knights. 1-all. And so it looks like the Knights have Rylan Hood rotating back to serve. Number 22 on the serving line. Serve is up, and it's over. Good serve. And the War Eagles, second hit's under it. Third hit across to Macy to Nora. Nora with a gentle tip across, but the War Eagles send it right back. Macy putting it up for Nora. Nora doing the same thing. She's found a hole on their side of the net. Great play for Nora. And it's 2 serving 1. Ryland back to serve. Her serve is up, and it's good. It's over. War Eagles are under it. They bring it forward, but it's into the net. Point for the Knights. Serve is up. 3 serving 1. War Eagles under it. They put it up high. Second hit brings it across. This one's to Ryland. Ryland bringing it forward to Nora. Nora doing her thing and tipping it across again. War Eagles are under it. Third hit brings it over. This one's to Autumn. Autumn back to Ryland. Ryland bringing it forward. Autumn's going to bring it across, and it's to the War Eagles. They send it straight back to Isla. Isla bringing it forward to Ava. And I think Coach is saying, hey, girls, we got to talk again. That's all right. It's all right. It was a good volley on both sides of the net. Both teams playing hard. It's now 2 serving 3. Serve is up. It's good. Nora straight back over to the War Eagles. They're under it, and they're going to send it. Oh, good effort. All right, 4 serving 2. Macy Schultz on the serving line. Her serve is up, and it is good. And the War Eagles, right close to the net. They thought it was a cross, so that's a point for the Knights. That's going to be 5 serving 2. Macy's serve is up. That one's an error, so that's a point for the War Eagles. 3 serving 5. And number 22, I missed seeing her sub in, but she's on the serving line. Serve is up. Good serve. Autumn Freilich under it. Forward to Ava. Ava to Macy. Macy across to the War Eagles. And good effort. Good hustle on the War Eagles' part. Their coach is right. That was an absolutely great hustle. Not giving up until the ball is down. She got under it. Just couldn't quite get her aim right. All right. 6 serving 3. Nora Everson back on the serving line. Number 10 for the Knights. And her serve is up, and the War Eagles are under that. They're bringing it across, and now it's up. 4th hit brings it over. All right, point for the Knights. 7 serving 3. Nora's serve is up. War Eagles are under that. Send it out the sidelines, but they save it, bring it in, and the Knights let it hit the floor. Point for the War Eagles. Not knocking them, folks. I think that might have been one of those instances of needing to talk, but I'm not sure. All right, number 77 serving for the War Eagles. Her serve is up. It's to Aaliyah. Aaliyah to Isla. Isla to, right between a couple of Knights. Number 77, it's 5 serving 7, and her serve is up, and it's short. Point for the Knights, 8 serving 5. Ava Anderson moving back to serve. Number 77 for the Knights. Ava's serve is up, a beautiful serve, and the War Eagles put it up high, and there's Aaliyah and Isla right there to block it. War Eagles got it back across. Now Isla to Aaliyah. Back to Isla, and she's sending it over. And the War Eagles get it into the net. Point for the Knights. 9 serving 5. Serve is up. It's over to the War Eagles, and it's out back. That's a good point for the Knights. 10 serving 5. Ava's serve is up. It's over. And, line judge says that was out. Hard for me to tell. I thought it was, but I had to wait for the call on that. Point for the War Eagles. Number 45 moving back to serve for the War Eagles. 6 serving 10. Serve is up. Oh, she's going to do a redo on that. Serve is up. Oh, good serve. Back to Ava. Ava forward to Isla. Isla setting it up for Aaliyah, who sends it across, and, well, I missed the line judge's call, but apparently that was in. I know it was close. All right. So it is 11 serving 6. Isla King back to serve for the Knights, number 18. Serve is up, and, skimmed across the net. Good hit. And that's Aaliyah Presley setting it right back across and scoring that point. 12 serving 6. Isla King on the serving line. Good serve. It's over. And, the War Eagles sent it right back, and they found a hole on our side of the net. Fair point for them. 7 serving 12, folks. Number 56 back to serve. And her serve is up, and it's, almost. That was a good-looking serve. I thought that was over. All right, point for the Knights. 13 serving 7. Aaliyah Presley, number 9, moving back for the Knights. Serve is up, and it is over. And the War Eagles are under it. Second hit, bringing it forward. Third hit across, but it's looked out to me, and, yep, ref says out. Okay, point for the Knights. So that is Aaliyah serving, 14 serving 7. And that's an error, so a point for the War Eagles. And the War Eagles are going to sub. 25 is coming in for 56. Number 14 is going to rotate back to serving position for the War Eagles. And it is 8 serving 14. Serve is up. It's over to Nora. Nora to Macy. Macy back to Nora. Oh my gosh. That was right exactly in the corner of the court. And it was in. Point for the Knights. 15 serving 8. Rylan Hood back to serve. That was amazing aim for Nora. All right, Rylan getting ready to serve. Her serve is up, and it is good. And tipped and out the backcourt. That's going to be an ace for Rylan. It is 16 serving 8. Serve is up, and War Eagles are under it. Second hit brings it across to Ava. Ava to Nora. Nora straight over to the War Eagles, and Nora found a hole again on their side of the court. Point for the Knights. 17 serving 8. Serve is up. Back to the War Eagles. They're under it. And second hit. Third hit, bringing it across. Kill shot, and it's almost out the backcourt. Oh, good effort. Good effort. But that was a great play for the War Eagles. That kill shot, that did it. I got them a point, and it's 9 serving 17. Number 6 back on the serving line. Serve is up, and that is, barely caught the net, so it's a point for the Knights. Macy Schultz moving back to serve for the Knights. 18 serving 9. Serve is up, and that's an error, so it's 10 serving 18. And it's not 52. Serve is up, 92 maybe. Ava to Nora. Nora over to the War Eagles, and they almost had that across. I think that was 92 on that serve. Yes, that's correct. All right, Nora Everson moving back for the Knights to serve. 19 serving 10. Serve is up. Good serve. War Eagles are under it, and second hit brings it across to Isla. And Isla just sets it right across the net gently for a point. 20 serving 10. And the War Eagles are going to sub. 77's coming out. Number 10's going to move in. And Nora Everson back to serve. 20 serving 10. Serve is up. It's a good serve. War Eagles are under it. Second hit brings it back to, well, confusion on who was going to get that. So it's on the floor. Point for the War Eagles. Number 10 is going to rotate back, and she's going to serve for the War Eagles. And it's 11 serving 20. Her serve is up, and that's into the net. Point for the Knights. So it is 21 serving 11, and that is Ava Anderson moving back to the serving line. Ava's serve is up. That's an error, so it's a point for the War Eagles. And number 45 moving back to serve for the War Eagles. 12 serving 21. Her serve is up, and a good serve, but that was out, and they did not tip it, so it's actually out. And I thought they were going to go for it. That's going to be a point for the Knights. It's 22 serving 12. Isla King moving back to serve for the Knights. And her serve is up, and error, so that's a point for the War Eagles. Number 25 moving back to serve. It is 13 serving 22. Serve is up. Good serve. And Ava tipped it. So that's an ace for the War Eagles. And a point for War Eagles. So the score is 14 serving 22. Serve is up. Autumn is under it. Forward to Isla. Isla to Aaliyah. Almost. Aaliyah trying to do her signature thing and send it gently across. Good effort. 15 serving 22. Serve is up. It's over to Ava. Ava straight across. Solo game there. Over to Aaliyah. Aaliyah back to the War Eagles. And the War Eagles put it into the net, so it's a point for the Knights. 23 serving 15. Aaliyah Presley moving back to the serving line for the Knights. Serve is up, and that's an error. So it's a point for the War Eagles. It is 16 serving 23. Number 14 moving back to the line to serve for the War Eagles. War Eagles serve is up. It's over to Macy. Macy to Ryland. Ryland across to the War Eagles. First hit brings it back to Ryland. Ryland straight back over. And she does a kill shot over to Autumn. Autumn to Nora. Nora to Ryland. Third hit is not across the net. So that's a point for the War Eagles. All right, 17 serving 23. Serve is up. It's over to Macy. Macy to Nora. Nora, skimmed it across the net, and it's a point for the Knights. 24 serving 17. Ryland Hood on the serving line for match point. This is match 2 of 2. If we win it, we're going for 2 out of 3. Serve is up. War Eagles under it. Second hit. Third hit brings it across to Ryland. Ryland puts it out on the War Eagles side. Point for the War Eagles. Good effort. Number 6 back to serve for the War Eagles. And that's an error, so that's a match and a game for the Knights. 18-25. Knights on top for the second match. So we're going to stop this broadcast shortly, and we'll be back in just a bit for the varsity game. Folks, as always, this broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School. Stop by our school at 2490 West Tower Drive in Bolivar to see what we are doing to provide a Christian education for students in our area. You're watching PCCS TV. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you'll be back for the varsity game in a bit.